Let's talk about developing your dream team and why it's incredibly important to have that team around you that helps you achieve your dream. Kind of like back in the day, you had the basketball players that go across seas in the Olympics have the dream team that go like put together all the amazing people to win the medal, right? So we're talking about your medal, your dream that needs to be done and reach for your life, because you can't go to the end of your life. You can't get there and be like, I should have done this, this, and this. No. You got to get there, and you get there with a team. There's a statement that I love, and it says, if you want to go there fast, go alone. You want to go farther, go together, right? So get people around you that are part of your dream team of human beings that make magic happen. So here's what it looks like. We're going to cover how to develop your dream team. Excuse my burp. I'm drinking a Bang. So I'd be like a spokesman for Bang Energy Drinks. Bang Energy Drinks, super creatine, rainbow unicorn, have one. Anyways, here we go. So as we get going today, developing your dream team. We're going to talk about 4 separate areas called the math of life, what that means, how it's kind of simply important, and then also how we do what's called an employee evaluation. Let's go. So first off, when you develop your dream team, it happens because you realize that around you, there already is a team. There's already people who either don't support you, who don't help you, or do help you but not enough, who are part of your world but not doing what you need them to do as they're part of your world. You got to start realizing you already have a team. You already have your team, but is it your dream team? And if not, how do we develop it? Ooh, that was good. I made that up just now. Here we go. So first thing is you must understand the math of life. Addition. You're going to have to add people to your team. You have to. If you don't add people to the team, how does your team become a dream team? And if there's not enough space, right? Because that happens, there's not enough space, I have to remove people from my team. Oh, you don't want to do that, because what if somebody gets mad at you? What if it's difficult? I'm going to talk about how you do all this in a moment with this down here. So adding people is big. You got to go out and find yourself in situations, talking to new people, meeting new environments of human beings with different souls that do things that are in line with the direction of where you want to go in your life. Right? So you have to start to the point of saying, I got to add people. And sometimes in adding people, I got to take people out of my life. And that's hard. We'll talk about how you can do that here in a moment. Then there's division. Let's be honest, there's division in life. I got divorced at one point. You sometimes lose friends, you lose family members. It's different. There's division in the ranks, right? And when division takes place, sometimes it's good division, sometimes it's bad division, right? Societally, we're in a big divide right now. We got to come back together. We'll talk about how that works. But the idea is when it comes to your dream team, sometimes it means dividing, not just removing 1 or 2 people, but dividing that half to go do something away from your section of your life. So sometimes it means I'm going to have, as opposed to removing a best friend, I'm going to divide myself from that friend group. I don't feel like drinking and smoking anymore. It's all I used to do with those friends. So I'm not going to do that anymore, right? I used to go and have many partners and groups I would hang out with to go to the club, but now I'm getting married, so I'm dividing myself from that club environment, right? So you got to find out, where am I doing things to divide myself from a certain group so I can, again, add and develop my dream team. Then you know what this is. Guess? Yeah, it's multiplication. You must have people that multiply in your life, which means they bring people around you. If you run a business or you're a coach, you got to be focused on this. You want this to take place here so you can have multiplication of the community and team around you. Like after a while, I started realizing that I do have people. I have my video crew does this. I have my content people that help me create ideas and content. I have my sales team that helps people become part of the organization so they can be part of the team. Because it's not just those directly with me, but it's you who's watching a video that I don't even know where you're at in the world or what time it is or what you're eating, and if you're scrolling on your cell phone or you're on your computer, wherever you're at. But here's what's taking place. I'm expanding and multiplying my ideas that people can say, oh, that helps, and they can share it. And then you multiply your team of people supporting the movement of the direction you want to go. So your team has got to be geared towards helping you multiply all the things you want in your life. Get more people that are like these people, right? So how do we do this? And how do I get this done? I got you. Here we go. Think of your life like a business. I've already done a video on this about your life like a business, but here's how I look at it. Real quick and dirty. Your life is like a business. You have something you're trying to achieve, like any business. And any business that has a goal has employees. Even if the one employee is you, the business has a destination and a goal. So what happens is, I'm trying to get to this destination, this level. There's certain employees that have certain jobs. Some people are going to be case managers. Some people are going to be salespeople. Some people are going to be onboarding people. Some people are going to be support. Some are the CEO, whatever it is. there's different employees with different jobs, which means different job descriptions. And what we have to look at in my life is when I'm looking at adding or subtracting and whatever this is, where does it fall in? And here's the big piece. We want to look at this. It's hard to remove people and add people if we have no structure to do it, because you feel bad about telling your friend you can't be friends with them anymore. But what if you didn't have to bear that weight anymore? What if you didn't have to have the bad feeling of like, I'm a bad friend because I'm cutting this person out. They've been there for me for so long. There for you doing what? There for you to help you get to a worse place in life? Like, that's not the kind of support you want. You want someone that's going to tell you what you need to hear when you got to hear it. So how do you realize that this person needs to be given a choice as an employee, having a role in your life to help your business get somewhere? And here's what it looks like. Have an employee evaluation, because if this person can come into your office and you can say, look, you're in this life, in this business for this one purpose, my best friend, support my dreams and ideas. Now here's what I need you to do. If you don't do this, then we can't have you around because you're not helping us get to where this business wants to go. If you do it, I want to have you come along. Let's have this conversation about what it looks like to be there. So what happens is you can tell somebody, hey, I need you to be better. Here's how. And if they can do that, then you've given them an opportunity to improve not only for you, but for themselves. Like, think about the gift you can give somebody of the true love of a difficult situation, which is, I got to get better. That's what you're trying to gift somebody with this. So what happens is two things. You give them a gift of the ability to have a reason to get better with support from you, or you don't have to feel bad if they choose to leave the organization. It was a choice that was on them. I told them what I needed. They didn't want to step up. I don't feel bad because that's their choice. You're not responsible for their choices. However, you're responsible for giving them a choice, right? So how do we evaluate people? Simple way, clean, simple, powerful. Here's how it works. First off, we're going to look at 6 levels of a person. We're going to look at, as an employee, interaction and communication. How do they interact with you? Are they supportive? Are they there? And you can level these if you want to, 1 to 6, whatever. It's kind of weird to do it with a friend, but I want you to think about this as like, how would I evaluate my friend in a meeting if I had a meeting and sat down and tried to talk them through this? So 1 is, how is their interaction and communication with you? Do they hide things from you? Do they tell you lies? Do they keep secrets? Do they know stuff they don't tell you? How are they interacting with you and also people around you? Does your mom hate them? Your friends hate them? If so, that's not very good for your business, right? They can't operate well within the business of your life. So how's their interaction and communication? Level it, check it. Hey, I need you to talk more. I need you to share more. I need you to tell me when you're going to be late. If you're not going to be on time, tell me, right? These kind of things. 2, personal behavior. Are they acting a fool or not? Like, are they out there doing crazy stuff and you're always having to go in and make an excuse for them and make sense of it and deal with it and make it right? If they are, if that personal behavior isn't very good or doesn't match your values and your morals, they don't need to be around you, because people are going to see your business like their business. Think about it. Some companies, why do they cut off certain athletes when they do dumb stuff? Because they don't want their business tied to that brand. Well, if you have someone around you having poor personal behavior, their business is looking like yours. Got to cut it off. So evaluate that. Is it where it's supposed to be or is it not? And if it is, great. If it's not, tell them how to get better, right? Then, decision making. Do they make good or bad decisions? These are the ones who are like, something goes wrong and the girl's like, yeah, girl, get rid of him. And he's like, yeah, that girl's crazy, get rid of her. Or, do they just make bad decisions in the moment? They do dumb stuff that you're like, why do you always do stuff like this, Nick? Can you please stop? Like, do they make good decisions or not? And if they make poor decisions, talk to them about it. You got to stop doing it. You got to start checking. You got to stop and breathe. You got to do X, Y, and Z, because those bad decisions affect you. They affect your business. They affect their business also, right? Their life. Talk to them about it. Next, over here we have what's called quality of work. This is pretty clear, right? Are they doing what they're supposed to be doing in your life? If it's a best friend, are they being the best friend? If it's a CPA, are they doing their CPA job? It's your cousin, are they being a good cousin? If it's your video team, are they doing a good video job of the quality of their work in your life? If they don't do a good job of who they are in your life, they don't belong around. You can talk to them about this. Again, it's about subtraction or addition. As much as I'm saying all the things we're talking about removal, think about this when adding people too. Who do you have that could be great for interaction? They make great personal behavior and decision making and quality of work. The problem you're thinking is, but but I'm not like that yet. Like maybe I don't want to ask this great person, because what if they say no? What if they want to be friends with me? What if, they do great work and I'm not at that level yet? Oh, well, guess what? You're the average of the 5 people around you. It is sometimes just as hard to add people as it is to take them away, right? Because you feel almost a little bit embarrassed, maybe not of par, imposter syndrome. It's okay. Step out of your comfort zone, because then you'll level up to this. Things go great. Number 5, safety. Now, in any company, safety's big. Safety causes injuries. Injuries cost money. They cost companies. It costs time. Is this person safe with your heart, with your name, with your everything? Do you have trust that they'll be safe with you? Because if they're not going to be safe in the company around you, it affects you negatively. So think about it. Is this person a safe person to keep around you, your kids, your friends, your family, right? Are they supposed to be around? Then the last one, when it all's said and done, you must take an overall performance evaluation. Now this means I'm going to collectively look at all of these things and say, overall, is this the kind of person I want around? Because here's the truth. Nobody's perfect. No, I'm not perfect. Like I might not even be a good person in your dream team. I don't know. But here's the truth. Some people may have poor personal behavior, but they make great decisions. They communicate well, have good work, they're safe, but maybe they act a little bit crazy every once in a while. Does that mean you don't keep them as a friend, period? No. It means you get to set the scale of what matters to you in the overall perspective of what truly is going to create this amazing company of your life. So you get to evaluate everybody differently, and at the end of it, have a conversation, like literally have them come to have a drink with you and say, look, I'm trying to get this thing done. I need to see where it's at. This is what we're dealing with. Can we have a conversation around this? And if you do this, it'll change your people, which will change your life, so you can, as always, make shift happen.